Dude, you ready?
Come on, guy. I'm trying to read this divine comedy. Almost done. Hold on.
All right.
Garbage. Anyway, what's up?
It's all time, guy.
All time, baby.
Yeah.
That sounds a whole lot better than this piece of crap that was not funny at all. Anyway,
This
what
is part
kind
of my all.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I guess I
Spoiler.
won't read it.
Spoiler. It sucks. But anyway, what do we got?
Media hall, guy.
Huh?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Media hall.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going first, me or you?
Well, I don't know. You're holding something.
I'm going first. I'm getting this freaking Antriums or whatever it's called.
That, speaking of going to hell.
Now you say you didn't like this.
Look, guy. Antrum, the deadliest film ever, was ever made. I'm sorry, was a movie that was like being promoted as kind of like this found film that was lost in the 70s, and you got to see this film, and nobody was ever the same afterwards. And dude, if you're gonna go in promoting a film like that,
you gotta deliver.
You gotta deliver the goods, guy.
It's like when you call something the divine comedy and it's not funny. Like, what the shit, man?
It better have Jesus doing some cartwheels and shit, and then going
Yeah.
hilarious. I think that when that happens, I'm like, man,
that's a knee slapper right there, guy.
Anyway, apostolic humor aside, fucking yeah, when you go in promising that type of shit, you better deliver something, guy. And it doesn't even have to do with the budget. It's just that I feel like it had promise, but it just doesn't deliver. It just doesn't deliver. But I'm interested to see what you think about it.
It was a Dollar Tree find, so I figure for $1 it's worth a shot.
I'll say this: I don't hate it, but anybody that was sold by those promises, they're gonna be like, "What is that, guy?"
This is a weird thing. This is something I found at Goodwill that has the Led Zeppelin BBC sessions, but in
Big
the
Black
back,
Cock sessions.
Yeah, Bulbous Boy. Nope. In the back, it's a Black Sabbath "We Sold Our Souls" CD, and same thing on the inside. It's the first disc from the BBC sessions,
and the backside has
it's kind of weird.
That is weird.
I don't know.
Well, there you go. Well, at least
you get half and half. Cool, I guess.
You know what, man? Which CD is it? The first one or the second one?
It's the first one, I believe.
Boy, we could pop that while we're riding around and be like, "I was just walking on a fucking street." That's the lyrics, right?
It's got a gay friend. Oh no, he's gay.
No, that's is he?
Well, Gandalf, Ian McKellen's gay.
That's true.
Anyway,
I guess it crosses over. Next. Oh, you also got this at Goodwill.
Oh yeah.
You're like, here, guy. Here's this broken ass Blade Runner soundtrack.
It's just kind of a cool little, like, it looks cool.
Yeah, I'll put it in the new case, and it'll look cool. I'm a Ridley Scottite, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway,
this was something we found at Big Lots, and I wasn't sure if I had it or not, so I picked it up, and it turns out I had it already.
But it just says Phantasmites.
It's fine to have another one.
You gotta have another one.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, on our movie review channel, we posted that the recently released Phantasm 1 and 2 set, which was supposed to have the uncut version of Phantasm 2, they just released old ass versions of it, and we're like, yep, that thing we advertised, not at all, even though it's on the package. And so people were writing to get their replacements, and shockingly,
50 years later,
they actually made good on the replacements. They're in there, the DVDs for Phantasm 1 and 2, the actual appropriate one, Blu-rays that were supposed to be in there. So that's shocking. I wasn't expecting it, honestly, because, like Scream Factory and all them others are pretty quick about it, and these guys were like poking ass, guy.
Super.
And let me tell you, when they smelled that fingy, it stunk.
Like Book?
Yep.
I don't know what Book is.
It's caca. It's definitely caca.
I found the South Park season 12. Last time I found season 6. So apparently it's going by 6s. So that's a thing.
Yep. P good? No. We found it for 1 cent. So that's
it was literally $1. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of things that were $1 and probably aren't very cool, Supergirl season 1.
I can tell you that season 1 was not great. It was on CBS, so you can imagine how that one is.
Cool boy set. Why don't I go to the boys every time? Man? That's not good, man.
You love men.
Yep.
What can I say? Or boys, apparently. I will say that Melissa, what is it, Benoit? Is it Benoit?
I don't know.
I don't know her fucking name, guy.
Belle.
Benoist?
I think it's Benoit, dude.
Anyway,
Chris Benoit's pretty hot.
She seems pretty cool looking as Supergirl. The end of that comment. Next.
I got the Gronch guy.
The Gronk?
The Gronk.
The Gronk is the Grinch?
Yeah.
Damn, homie, and he breaks Steve Harvey's Lego head.
Yeah, dude.
There you go.
Kind of have to put that clip in.
You got it,
yeah,
guy. Classic clip coming up.
What are you doing? Are you serious? I don't want to work with him no more. Why is he here?
Anyway, that was fantastic.
Classic.
Fantastic. I type thumbs up. I only have 2.
I've never seen this, but I kind of want to see. I like Jack Black.
Jack Stack.
I want to see a School of Cock
of
with a Jack Black cock.
It's been a while since I've seen a Jack Black movie from the old days. And I remember liking this one, but I could be horribly wrong.
It's got iCarly when she was like a fetus, dude.
Oh yeah, let me see. It's got Joan Cusack, of course. Yeah, Sarah Silverman. Yep, no iCarly credits, so that's cool.
Damn, she didn't even get a credit. Well, she was like nobody back then. Speaking of nobodies,
this is a guy whose
acting career went nowhere.
Made him look like a nobody.
Yeah.
But he is kind of one of the big names of country, and he made this really shitty movie. It's not really a shitty movie. It's kind of like a standard movie as far as these type of movies go. But boy, howdy, he's a bad actor.
It's kind of a legendary movie in our household because we literally, or you guys back in the day, literally wore out tapes.
I mean, I didn't. Our older brother
homie, you wore out that tape too, homie.
Hold on, our older brother had like 6,000 fucking tapes of Pure Country. I did inherit one of them, and because, you know, back then, any tape that I could use to fluff up my collection, David Aqua style.
And then when I actually bought the DVDs I really want, the movies I really want, I just replaced them. And those are those in those boxes are the original, what was on the shelves, and then not what on the shelves is what I really want, and in the boxes is what I, just have as placeholders.
Yep.
I was like, man, this boy's in my collection. And admittedly, watched it a few times.
You wore it out.
Wore that boy out.
Like, when I
Find
had
you
a fiddle and steel guitar, listen to a song of the
anyway. Letting you die on that fucking cross right there. Next.
Time Bandits. I've never seen it. You said it was pretty good. I like the Gilmeister.
Yeah. Even though he's totally incelled as of late. That's
he's an old British man. He can be.
Yeah. You know what? Fine. Yeah. You know what? I'm defending Martin Scorsese and Ridley Scott.
Yeah, dude. If you're defending Ridley Scott,
I'm not so much defending what Terry Gilliam said, but at the same time, he's classic. So there you go. Yeah. Also, there's a pig man in this. So there you go.
Yeah.
Boom. Time Bandits.
Planet Hulk. Now, I've been shitting on this film for years, over 10 years at this point.
7 decades.
I saw it on YouTube movies or whatever it's called. Kind of liked it, so I picked it up at Goodwill.
There you go.
It should show that you should give things a second chance, unless they're Hellboy the reboot, because I'm still have to let that time pass on that boy guy.
Nah,
that was a stinker.
Nah, boy, that's a. I don't care what people just be sucking off Guillermo, and I'd be sucking off Guillermo too.
I was ready to like it again.
Nah, okay.
Ready? This boy I found for $1 sealed at Goodwill. Thoughts?
Yeah, pretty cool. Almost as cool as
season 1. Reboot. Season 1, of course.
Nah, boy. Next.
Got a season 2 of the Boondocks.
Yeah.
Because season 1 was missing the 3rd disc.
So that sucks.
But
something, right? Got classic show.
Second copy of Mystery Man, which I'm pretty sure I already showed.
50th copy of Mystery Man. Just start a business on Mystery Man copies now.
This you got from me,
yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force Volume 2, which apparently you hated. I was like, here, dude.
What are you talking about?
You're like, what is this garbage?
Well, you know why?
It across the planet.
You know why I said that? Because you also freaking front-loaded it with Remo Williams. I was like, what the shit, guy, Remo?
Dude.
Now I own Remo again?
Dude, it's time.
I got rid of freaking the Betamax copy of Remo I had. Now I have Remo again.
What is this move? What is this move?
Now, if you don't know about Remo, we have a history with Remo. It was always on sale in Barnes & Nobles. And it was always like, we would have a stack and be like, dude, get these. And that it would always have Remo in it. And it was that cover.
No matter how much we try to convince each other to buy Remo was never bought. But we do know that Remo Williams is based on some sort of like long running, well, at least back then, I'm pretty sure it's over because I think the author's dead. But anyway, long running like adventure serial series, like a books. And Fred Ward, which of course we just know as Tremors guy, is in it, and we're like, God, Remo Williams. Apparently, this was supposed to be like the next Bond.
Yeah, dude.
And clearly, it was not. But this has always intrigued us, but not enough to watch it. What is this move?
I don't want to know what it is. Like, I ask, what is that? But really, I don't want to know.
I want to know, and I don't want to know.
I feel like it's a Vulcan type of.
I think so, okay. And that sucks.
Got an Elf, because everybody sucks off Elf, and I kind of am curious. You know, I like Johnny Fabs. I kind of like Will Ferrell sometimes.
Oh, now you hate him?
No, I like him.
What is this? Like,
I just said I kind of like Will Ferrell.
No.
I can't say
that feels more.
No, well, here's the thing. I can't say I love Will Ferrell because he's in a lot of shit. He's in freaking like Semi-Pro, which granted I haven't seen. He's in Holmes and Watson. He's in a lot of crap, but I like him.
That happens with all actors, gang.
I'm just saying. I can't say I want to suck Will Ferrell because he's got that grody tooth.
He does have a weird
And I'm
tooth.
like, I don't want to suck that tooth, gang.
I think that tooth needs to be sucked, gang.
No, homie.
It's a long tooth, too.
Speaking of teeth that need to be sucked, here's Kingpin. I don't know
Yeah.
what that means.
I got a copy of this, too, but I didn't take it out, even though it was right there. I could have done it. But anyway, Kingpin, this is one of our favorite comedies of all time.
Pretty great.
And we actually found this sucker a big lots, I mean. So that rocks. That was a fortuitous find, if you will.
Yeah, it has both
An
cuts.
FF.
Has both cuts. So that's cool. I got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 on DVD because it was $1.
And then 1 second later it was on Blu-ray, and you're like, come on.
Nah, it was the first one
Oh,
that
it
was
was?
on Blu-ray. Yeah. So, because I actually kind of want to see it like soon, so that's why I got it. But hopefully I can upgrade soon. I got John Wick 2, even though I don't have John Wick 1. I have never seen John Wick 1, but when you see John Wick for $1, you kind of have to get him.
Yeah, you snatched that boy up.
Sucked his little Keanu cock.
Ah, sick, man.
Yep. Don't know why I said that.
I do think Tommy Pistol should be in John Dick. Thoughts?
I'm not gonna insert any clips again.
Come on, guy. Tommy Pistol?
What clips can I use? To suck
That's a good point.
Suck that bird dick?
Let's just say that nowadays I don't watch porno for any the chicks.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a gay way. I just mean that Tommy Pistol is hilarious.
You're a piss like.
I'm a piss light, and I pretty much watch any porn just hoping that he's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's in it, I laugh, guy.
Suck that bird
It's
dick.
definitely funner than that Divine Comedy.
I agree.
Next.
That's true comedy. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
Arrow.
Arrow with,
season 1.
what's his name? Steve Amell?
Yeah. Season 1. I've never
As
seen
opposed to
these.
the other Arrow guy?
I think his name is John Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Season
Cool
1.
Arrow, I think.
Oh, 1, 2, and 4. So that's cool.
Classic season skip.
Yeah. One of them sealed, so that's cool. $2 at a Goodwill game.
Pretty good.
And then we
For
got
deselection.
this, which is actually for you. I didn't tell you until now.
Cool.
Lego film.
Let me see the conditions so I could throw in your face if it sucks.
Come on, guy.
Yeah. You know what? One of the most horribly annoying things for me to do is cleaning Blu-rays.
Wow.
I don't know. It's just I find it annoying and stressful. But anyway, gonna have to clean this boy. Lego movie.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Got Guardians of the Galaxy at $1 general.
GG.
This is a thing I bought. Well, first let's go with Gravity. I thought you didn't have it, but turns out you did.
Yeah.
So now I have a physical version. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, you
And-
don't have a physical version.
This is the big boy guy.
Okay.
Went to Goodwill and they
Tommy
happen,
Pistol?
they happen to have one 4K Blu-ray. And now I am the proud owner of 4K Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, the Hedgehog. Damn, homie. It should have the Sonic the Hedgehog cut.
They should, dude. That would be an interesting thing for them to release.
The OG one?
Yeah, the old design.
And the Hedgehog was ugly looking.
That was a repugnant hag.
Man, whoever had this, shit, man. I don't understand how people can palm their discs.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty, but it's just dirty. It's not like scratched or anything.
Yeah, it's just dirt. Damn, mad scum on everything. Even the case has scum everywhere.
Yeah. But we can finally see if this is truly the greatest freaking video game movie of all time, like people are saying. I highly doubt that.
Sucking each other's wangs over it. It's
Freaking
weird.
Idris Elba's gonna be Knuckles, guy. That's
How?
unnecessary.
How is that happening?
How is people sucking off that casting but shitting on Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Granted, Chris Pratt as Mario is horrible. He's also Garfield now. I think Chris Pratt's playing us in the movie now.
I think Chris Pratt is more getting controversial because of his affiliations more than anything.
Where he sucked the little cock or two?
No, he's in some sort of weird mega church.
Mm.
And mind you, you know, I don't even like to get into that because you don't know where that person is. But people are like fucking SpongeBobbing all over his ass.
SpongeBob.
Am I like, oh, that boy move? Look.
Yeah, little boys.
Anyway, next.
Got Rescue Dawn at Dollar Tree because I thought you didn't have it. Turns out you had it, so now I have Rescue Dawn.
And I had it because you got it for me on Blu-ray.
But I can't, I can't shit on a Werner film.
Werner? It's got Christian and Steve's on?
He's like, I'm Werner. That's how he talks, right? Got Don John because ScarJo's super hot.
Oh my gosh, he's so... it's funny because, of course, it's one of my favorite movies. A movie that I said in a review, which may or may not be out. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably not.
I think that was one of the ones that got corrupted.
Oh, okay. But anyway, it's one of my favorite movies. But it has a lot to say about the state of men and their, obsessions that lead them astray. But at the same time, you cast fucking Scarlett Johansson in your movie. That's like, guys, strap up. And
I gotta say though, it's kind of a play move because this homie cast ScarJo as his love interest, and then he says, "Nah, homie," and goes with a hot old chick.
Yeah,
not hotter, obviously not hotter, but he gives you that look like, "Yep, I did that."
He did that, guy. He did that. Man, she's shockingly hot.
I would suck her caca, dude. Out her ass.
Next, you got
dude,
Mamma Mia. Here we go again.
Big Lots: The Rescue. Admittedly, this is an inferior sequel.
It is
to the original classic Mamma Mia.
It's got Cher. The moment you put Cher in your movie, you've got bobbleheads.
And also, they killed Meryl, guy.
Yeah, who does that?
Who kills Meryl Streep, guy? Anyway, I did enjoy it. So for cheap, pretty cool.
I did enjoy it too, but it is horribly inferior.
Mostly good for the stuff that you get as prequel stuff. I really like that stuff.
Yeah.
But who gives a shit about Mamma Mia? So let's move on.
Next,
unless you love ABBA, in which case this is our review of the new ABBA song.
Next is
a song.
Mamma Fia.
Mamma Fia. $14 for the definitive edition. One of my favorite games of all time finally got remade and doesn't look like shit anymore. So pretty excited to play. Might suck. I don't know. Maybe it's like GTA, the new re-release where it looks like shit and everybody hates it, but Al still plays it all the time. Maybe it's like that, guy.
Classic.
Got Face Off because the piece of shit.
Dude, man.
$3. Kind of awesome.
This is a movie that you just gotta have because
it sucks.
It exists.
Yeah.
This movie exists.
It's one of the worst things I've seen in my life, but it's also pretty awesome. Yeah. It's got Nick Cage not being the crazy one. What is that?
Next,
got Hugo because you said it was pretty good.
This is a Scorsese classic, one of my favorite Scorsese flicks, and one where 10,000 people don't die.
Yeah,
always something worthy of note. Love this movie.
And then I got this. Finally, my quest to get every single Jackass is complete.
This super cheap pack that has all the Jackasses, but unfortunately also has two cuts of Bad Grandpa.
Yeah. I just need the show now. I'm missing one of the discs, two of the discs, but that's cool. We're Jackites. I mean, it's pretty gruesome, but I think what's best about freaking Jackass is just they're clearly friends and they hang out, and that's what's so fun about
Except for Bam.
Whoop. Well, back then they were. Now it's like, what the hell, man?
I'm just gonna say punch Bam in the face.
I would punch Bam's nuts, guy. Definitely not with my mouth.
What is it? Why are you in me?
I have to move, guy.
I think you were in me, guy. All right, so that's pretty cool. Wait, didn't you have a book or some bullshit?
Oh yeah, I had this piece of shit comedy that sucks. It's not funny at all. Like, what the shit, man?
So, I noticed that there was a missing piece of my Red Elvis collection, and I couldn't live with that. It just couldn't happen. So I ordered this used because they don't print these anymore unless you get them from the band themselves. And I ordered this used, and wouldn't you know, it came with an autograph from Oleg, who's no longer in the band.
That's cool.
So that's fucking cool.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
No, homie. Go.
You were right. I did have books.
Come on, guy.
I forgot.
Oh, yeah, your selection.
I got Seuss, a couple Seuss. Oh, Say Can You Say, which I think I already have, by the way. I have a really nice copy of Fox and Socks, so I can replace mine. Oh, the Things You Can Think. Marvin K. Mooney, will you please go away? The Shape of Me. What's his name?
Oh, Ed Sheeran?
Yeah.
That's what he's been doing.
Wacky Wednesday. and I
Yeah.
can read with my. Most of these I already have, but these are like really nice copies, like
Yeah.
crispy copies.
And they were like 1 cent, right?
yeah, literally $1, so that's cool.
All right. So I
And,
got.
but anyway, you got this super signed thing from one of your favorite bands that I had to interrupt
Yep.
you over.
Super cool.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That was a cool coincidence
Mhm.
because the person, actually when I got it, I was like, what the fuck? And then I went to the the listing, and I clicked on the info, and the person that actually said that it has a signature inside,
Oh, yeah?
but I guess it wasn't theirs. It was like a reseller or some shit. So that's cool anyway. So let's go to the moves that I have. Ease, that is. Come on, guy, get out of the fucking bag. What is this, man?
Pretty good.
Riveting entertainment. Anyway, this was a big lots find from my boy
dude.
Ridley Scott, featuring
Not Kevin Spacey.
not Kevin Spacey anymore. I don't get this, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. I love my boy Ridley, and I understand Kevin Spacey was, one of the most heralded actors out there. But Christopher Plummer is not somebody, you should fucking snub your nose at either. But originally,
He's great at clearing toilets, I hear.
yeah, it's amazing.
Mm.
But the guy that gets kidnapped in this movie is Christopher Plummer's son.
Yeah.
So why not have his actual relative play him to begin with? But anyway, Christopher Plummer came in when Kevin Spacey got taken out of his movie and replaced him in what should arguably just been the initial casting, but whatever.
Did you hear that Kevin Spacey now owes like $31 million because he was fired off of House of Cards?
Damn, owes for what?
Because he got fired because of the shit he did.
Who's he owing?
The freaking production company.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's what he gets for diddling, man.
Well, you know what they say about old Kevin.
Wait,
He diddles.
Don't cover these two because you're bringing up.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna take them off right now. All the money in the world. Cool.
Pretty cool.
Then we found this at a Goodwill, which is pretty crazy. Cosmopolis, starring Robert Pattinson,
In a car.
directed by David Cronenberg.
Mm.
If you want to see Robert Pattinson in a fucking car for a long time, this is the movie. It's weird that anybody in our neck of the woods would have bought this, much more turned it into a fucking Goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty crazy. Warm Bodies. So that's
It's got my boy the Holtmeister.
does?
Yeah, he's the zombie, Nicholas Holt.
Uh-huh. I never recognize him in anything he's in.
like in so many things.
Yeah.
He's always pretty good too.
Now this didn't get a lot of good buzz. Some would say it got ass buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidentally, currently buzzing out my ass.
It's not good, guy. I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
say anything, but there's like straight up
Silent
waspices up your ass right now.
Silent but deadly, gang.
Yeah.
Cloverfield Paradox, but I do have the other two, so this was $3.
Yeah.
Might as well get
Big
it.
lot fine.
Big Lot Find, another Big Lot Find, Banshee chapter, which has a lot of good buzz behind it, not as buzz. So that's cool. A David O. Russell film, aka David, complete asshole that fucking everybody hates but keeps on working with because he's kind of like a genius.
Oh yeah.
O. Russell, I think is his full name. The Fighter, Christian Bale, my boy. Are you buzzing out your ass, guy?
No, homie.
What was that little brrrr?
Oh, it was my foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, The Fighter. This was supposed to be Marky Mark getting like a fucking Academy Award, the movie. And then Christian Bale was like, nah, boy, I'll take that. Yoink.
It's got Amy Adams in there?
Yeah. She's got a wonky foot, guy.
Yeah, it's not good.
On the plus side, you can overlook the wonky foot in this. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the hottest scenes ever in movie history with Amy Adams in this. So that's pretty cool. American Hustle, another David O. Russell flick. So I'm sure somebody hated him by the end of this production. He's a guy that's just, what's that, man? I forgot what production it was, but they captured him like just screaming at his actors like they're trash. But it's a thing that's always happened. Like George Clooney hates him, He's just a guy. Pretty sure Ice Cube wanted to murk him. Something like that. Anyway.
Well, Ice Cube, I think, wants to murk everyone.
True. And he's holding his fucking gat like JT is here.
Like a long ooze.
This is in time a movie I saw while locked up. So it might fucking suck. But it might not. But it does have JT. So that's a thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's got that hoe.
Amanda
Yeah.
Seyfried. Oh, it's the whole guy?
No.
Yeah, homie. Mamma Mia.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. It's got that. I also got Dolomite. I don't know why it didn't come
Yeah, why
up.
didn't you show Dolomite, guy?
Why didn't it come
I
up?
think that's racist of you, guy.
No. I mean, I had bought it for you, and then I didn't want to own Dolomite.
This is pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dolomite sucks. But it's a blaxploitation classic. This is the Kino Lorber release.
Is
which
it?
pretty cool. And found it for $1 at a dollar store. So that's pretty crazy. It is a classic of blaxploitation. Like if you like Black Dynamite, this is one of the movies that inspired it, you know. So that's cool. So I also found this. The New Kids in 80s as hell. Kind of like in the vein of like,
Why didn't Dolomite come up?
I don't know, teen movie in the vein of like, you know, I don't even know what to say in the vein of, but anyway, it's a teen 80s movie with like, I guess some horror subtext to it, you know, and it's got James Spader in it, and it pretty much blows, but it's kind of cool.
Spademeister General.
This I was waiting and hoping that they would release. Thankfully they did. The Stand, new adaptation of The Stand.
Controversial opinion, clearly blows the other one out the water.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, come on, guy.
Yeah, I don't understand how people were so flummoxed by the non-linear setup that it starts with.
Super easy to get, guy.
Man, people were like up in arms. I hate it. I don't want to watch more than 1 second of it. Like, come on, guy. It's not confusing. All you have to do is watch a little more and your brain works and starts putting it together.
Yep.
Also, if you read the book, you shouldn't have too many problems. But anyway, The Stand, I loved this version of it, even though they cut out Marilyn Manson's character because, you know, he diddled. Or he didn't diddle. When we say diddle, it always implies
kids.
He didn't diddle,
No.
but he definitely
Fiddled?
he fiddled.
Huh.
You know, he did some whack shit.
Yeah, he's
Clearly.
not a cool guy.
But you know, so that sucks that part's gonna probably never be reinserted. But I actually kind of think it benefited the certain aspect because you see the character that he traveled with come in a lot later into the plot, and it kind of works out in a pretty interesting way. But anyway, love this version of The Stand, super cool. Aqua Lord.
Yeah.
Had to get it, guy. I have to complete my DC.
rewatched it.
Rewatched it, and upon reappraisal, I enjoyed it a lot more than I originally did. You know, it still suffers a little bit with the middle portion a little bit, but it's fun. I still would prefer Zack Snyder's world, but that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, you know, I mean, you can't deny that Momoa's a cool guy.
It was actually quite a lot of fun this time around, despite that little middle section.
There's a little spot there, you know, Amy Heard taking mad turds on beds. Amy Heard?
Amy Heard, yeah.
This I found at Walmart for $7. And look, guy, I want, of course, Kingsman 1. I want,
and
but
we can give the second one a shot now.
that kid's
Second shot, guy.
man, the second one.
It was
so
bad though.
bad.
Yeah, it was stinker.
But
And I was a King's Eye guy.
I didn't want to pay for the second one. This is a good way to get the first one and second one for the price of one. So that's cool. It's got part 1 and 2. Cool. Let's see what else we got here. We got a big Momo Joan. You found a copy of Black Hawk Down for me, going from my Scottite collection. Have I cleaned this boy yet?
No, I don't think so. That looks dirtier than my nuts.
Death Note. 14 bucks, guy.
Reacts.
Oh my god, I own.
You bought this?
I own Nazis at the Center of the Earth. You know why I own Nazis at the Center of the Earth? This is an Asylum movie, and they were, you know, the Asylum is known for cashing in on blockbusters by making mockbusters. I don't know what the fuck they're cashing. Maybe Iron Sky, which kind of had a cult following at the time. But really, the reason I bought this is, well, first of all, it was $1. I'm not gonna pay anything but $1 over this. I was reading reviews, and the reviews are across the board, like either this is exactly what you would expect, you know, an exploitation Nazi movie, Notsploitation, if you will, or this is the worst, most offensive garbage movie I have ever seen. So we shall see.
Exploitatzi. Worked in my head, sucked in real life.
Yep, kind of like the Avengers, the movie.
Oh man, that was a movie.
This is not the Avengers.
That was a movie I saw.
Yeah, guy, trust me, it's gonna grow on you whenever you see it
It's
again.
gonna grow on me like a malignant tumor.
This movie sucks. Massive dicks. is one of those movies that ruined the director's careers. It has a reputation being one of the worst movies ever. I do think that a lot of that has to do with the fact that they made a movie about a British show that has a very particular style. And in that sense, they kind of did a pretty good job of replicating that. However, the movie still is missing 30 minutes of stuff. So it feels like a shell of itself. And, dude, it's got Sean Connery as a Scottish supervillain, weather-themed supervillain that holds meetings with teddy bears.
Yeah.
If you watch the Avengers, as in the old show, nothing should have been too awry from it. But it's definitely not a movie that people are gonna like, and they deserve to hate it. But I kind of like it. Don't get me wrong; it blows nards. Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2. And this is a pretty cool way to get both of them.
It's a cool way to get part 2.
You hate part 2, even though originally you were like, hell yeah, part 2 is
No,
cool.
from the beginning I was like, that wasn't as good as the first one.
Well, that's different too. I fucking hate it.
I don't say I hate it. I would never say I hate it. I would say it's a movie.
Nah, homie. Anyway, here we have the only Star Wars movie I'll probably ever own.
Nah, homie.
Rogue One. Maybe if I find a copy of Empire alone by itself.
We lost mad frame rates when you put that up to the screen.
That's Star Wars effect,
Yeah,
man.
what is that guy?
Fucking blows. Found that in a
By the way,
cheap ass bin.
We went out today, and every single store we stopped, there was Giancarlo Esposito, and you
That
were
dude,
really annoyed.
I hate him, guy.
He's great.
He might be great, but I hate the fact that he's in everything now. I can't watch anything without him popping up. Commercial, nothing.
You can't go to the store without figures of him popping up.
There was a literal statue of him in one store.
Yeah, there was, guy.
Here we got Avengers Infinity War.
If you're looking for this, go to your local Five Below. They have literal
10
bins
million of them.
of them, yes.
And,
Same with Rogue One.
I finally got Blade 1 and 2.
Hell yeah.
Which I needed to get.
You had a cool reaction from someone with those, which unfortunately you can't,
Yeah.
you can't replicate.
I can't replicate because he said something that I can't say, because if I say it, then people are going to be like, wow. And I'll be like, come on, guy, it was cool when he said it, but I'm not him. But anyway, got the Adjustment Bureau. It was a pretty cool movie if you like, Philip K. Dick.
I like Dick. I don't know about Philip K. though.
And then having his story, like a tiny story blown up into a full feature and just a lot of stuff added to it. That's the way to go, I guess. And
I like how you're buried in DVDs.
it's pretty cool, guy.
Very cool.
I think that's it, guy. I think that's all I got there. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not all I got, guy.
Oh, shit, guy. Well, you got, what about your little books, guy?
I forgot my little boy right here. Moonrise Kingdom, Wes Anderson film on the West Side. That's a guy who is definitely like a cinephile type of guy, director. Don't see a lot of, I wouldn't expect Al Smith himself to be like, I'm checking out fucking Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying that Al's not a cinephile. I'm just saying, like,
he would hate him.
He would hate him.
Yeah.
Traffic. I'm a Soderbergh guy, even though he's made a movie or two that I don't like, but for the most part, he's fucking great.
You're also a Fuqua.
I'm a Fuqua, even though he's definitely made a few movies I don't like. And Training Day is what's that? A Shooter? I don't like Shooter.
Oh,
Shooter
yeah,
sucks.
that's right. You hate Shooter.
Training Day, David Ayer written flick.
David Aqua.
Remember when they finally gave Denzel the Academy Award and it's for playing a fucking crooked ass cop?
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. But he did deserve it.
David,
but mind you, he deserved it for other movies before.
David Fuqua.
Classic. I like those boys. And that's it for the movies. Let me get the Scoob. And by that I mean book. Classic?
Scoob. Oh, I got it. That's stupid.
Yep.
I thought we were doing like a Scooby's pretty cool type of thing. Also, clearly I'm filling time.
And it's better than silence, right?
True though that may be. It's better than watching a freaking David Aqua video.
So you got me this, and
no hate on David, but come on, guy.
Yeah, come on, David. Anyway, we got you got me a Gestapo Mars.
This is a book that exists,
and this is just one of those things that you want to own because of the cover.
It's a great cover.
I don't know if I'll ever read this, but I might. It is the first in a series of books that will never continue, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's written by a comic writer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've never read any of his garbage, but... oh, I have! He wrote on the Punisher Max series, so interesting. Anyway, he's written some comics, but He also wrote Gestapo Mars, which has a goose-stepping
U-
UFO-headed bimbo on it.
Yep. Who
So
apparently
that alone is
appears
great.
to be massive.
She appears to be massive and on Mars.
Yeah.
Greatest cover ever? Maybe. This was something I just had to get. You know, I'm a Cliveite. I'm a Hellraiserite. Peter Atkins is pretty cool. The guy that wrote Hellraiser 2, 3, 4, despite what became of them, you know. And this is the original screenplay for Hellraiser Bloodline, aka Hellraiser 4, which you know, it gets a lot of slack, from people, but I actually really like Bloodline. But Kevin Yeager, the director, famously Alan Smithied it.
Yeah.
Because they did change the
He
way.
outsmithed it?
Yes, they did change the way they structured it a little bit. And now obviously some things had to go, budget that, the Weinstein sucking balls, etc. But this is how it was originally intended to be. Very interested to see how that goes. Found a copy of Chuck Palahniuk's Survivor. Chuck Palahniuk being the writer of Fight Club. This is my favorite Chuck Palahniuk book. So that's cool. I already have this exact same copy, but, you know, actually I have 3 copies of Survivor, but, you know, there's a little reader copy guy. So that's cool. And Down to Fear Volume 1.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Pretty cool, man. I need that too.
You need to get Haunted by Fear?
I kind of want Vault too. I feel like I need to get those.
Yeah, kind of, guy.
Yeah.
While they're out. Anyway, I think that's it, guys. Thoughts on the garbage?
Gestapo. Thoughts?
Yep, that's something you want to clip that and put it somewhere.
No, me.
Some squid lard going Gestapo. Anyway, we're a couple of squid lards.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about this haul. And guys, we're out.